Last month, Sarah's Fitbit Charge 6 detected irregular heart rate patterns and stress spikes that led her to discover she was developing sleep apnea, 6 months before any doctor would have caught it. Her AI health ecosystem, connecting her wearable to her smart sleep tracker and meditation apps, created a complete picture of her declining health and guided her to the exact interventions that saved her from years of undiagnosed problems. This is the power of integrated AI health technology that's transforming lives in 2025. Most people receive an average of 47 health notifications per week from their devices, yet 99% dismiss them as false alarms or technical glitches. You swipe away each notification without a second thought, training your brain to ignore the very technology designed to keep you alive. Your Apple Watch buzzes about an irregular heartbeat during your morning coffee. Your Fitbit warns about elevated stress levels during your commute. Your sleep tracker flags declining REM sleep quality for the third week running. This behavior stems from a psychological phenomenon called alert fatigue. Healthcare professionals experience this same desensitization when constantly bombarded with alerts, leading to decreased likelihood of responding to critical warnings. The constant stream of notifications causes your brain to shut down its threat detection system, treating genuinely life-threatening alerts the same as reminders to stand up and stretch. Your cognitive resources become overwhelmed, and you start filtering out information that could save your life. The trust gap reveals something shocking about human psychology. People trust their car's GPS more than their health tracker's warnings about irregular heartbeats or stress spikes. You'll immediately change your route when your navigation app suggests an alternate path, but you'll ignore your smartwatch when it detects heart rate variability patterns that predict cardiovascular problems. This contradiction exposes how we've been conditioned to trust machines with our location, while dismissing their insights about our bodies. Our brains are wired to ignore gradual health changes, making us blind to patterns that AI can spot immediately. You don't notice when your average sleep efficiency drops from 85% to 78% over 6 months because the change happens so slowly. Consider the critical warnings people ignore daily. Your sleep tracker shows sleep quality declining over months, with deep sleep phases shrinking and wake episodes increasing. Your heart rate monitor detects heart rate variability dropping consistently, indicating your autonomic nervous system is under chronic stress. Your smartwatch measures stress hormones spiking during specific times each day, revealing patterns that predict burnout weeks before you feel exhausted. Each notification gets dismissed because it doesn't feel urgent in the moment, even though the pattern indicates serious health deterioration. The trust gap between human intuition and machine intelligence creates a dangerous blind spot. You trust how you feel over what the data shows, but feelings are notoriously unreliable health indicators. Your body's pain and fatigue signals only activate when problems reach advanced stages. Meanwhile, AI systems analyze 2.4 million data points collected by your smartwatch each month, identifying subtle correlations between heart rate patterns, sleep architecture, and stress responses that your conscious mind cannot detect. You dismiss these insights because they conflict with your subjective experience of feeling fine. Notification overload from fitness apps has trained people to dismiss potentially life-saving alerts. The average fitness app sends notifications about step goals, activity reminders, achievement badges, and social challenges. The consequences of ignoring AI health warnings are measurable and severe. Most people experience health problems as sudden emergencies that require immediate medical intervention. The 1% who listen to their AI health warnings experience 67% fewer emergency health episodes and catch problems months earlier. Modern AI health systems can predict illness onset 6 months before symptoms appear by analyzing patterns invisible to human perception. Your smartwatch processes thousands of micro-measurements every minute, detecting subtle correlations between heart rate fluctuations, sleep architecture changes, and stress response patterns that signal developing health problems. These predictive algorithms identify disease markers embedded in your daily biometric data, recognizing the early fingerprints of diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and autoimmune disorders months before you feel anything wrong with your body. The Fitbit Sense 2 and Charge 6 incorporate electrodermal activity sensors to measure small electrical changes in your skin sweat level, tracking your body's response to stress throughout the day. These devices provide a daily stress management score based on metrics such as heart rate variability, electrodermal activity data, physical activity, and sleep patterns. This integration creates a comprehensive stress profile that reveals how your body responds to different situations, environments, and lifestyle factors. Most people still use their $400 smartwatches as glorified pedometers, missing the predictive intelligence built into them. They check their step count and maybe glance at their heart rate during workouts, completely ignoring the sophisticated health monitoring systems running continuously in the background. Your Apple Watch Series 9 or Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 contains the same processing power as computers from a decade ago, running complex algorithms that analyze your biometric data in real time. AI analyzes heart rate variability patterns to predict burnout, immune system weakness, and cardiovascular issues weeks in advance. The core meditation trainer uses HRV to quantify the benefits of meditation sessions, demonstrating how this metric responds to stress management interventions. AI systems track these HRV patterns over time, identifying gradual declines that predict immune system compromise and cardiovascular stress before clinical symptoms develop. Integration between wearables, smart scales, and sleep trackers creates a complete health picture no single device could provide. AI algorithms correlate data from these multiple sources, identifying relationships between sleep quality, stress levels, physical activity, and metabolic health. This integrated approach reveals how different aspects of your health influence each other, creating a dynamic model of your overall wellness that updates continuously. AI coaching adapts workout intensity based on recovery metrics, stress levels, and sleep quality in real time. Traditional fitness programs follow static schedules that ignore your body's daily fluctuations in energy and recovery capacity. AI fitness coaches analyze your heart rate variability, sleep efficiency, and stress indicators to determine whether you should push hard, maintain moderate intensity, or focus on recovery activities. AI detecting early diabetes through subtle changes in resting heart rate and sleep patterns exemplifies this predictive capability. Your smartwatch detects gradual increases in resting heart rate and changes in heart rate variability that indicate metabolic stress. Sleep trackers identify subtle alterations in deep sleep duration and REM cycle timing that correlate with glucose regulation problems. These systems learn individual baselines and spot deviations that would be meaningless to a doctor seeing you once a year. A doctor reviewing your annual physical sees numbers within normal ranges, but your AI system recognizes the subtle personal deviations that indicate developing health problems. AI health assistants are becoming personal health detectives that know your body better than you do, catching problems before they become symptoms. Your smartwatch collected 2.4 million data points about your body last month, and AI can use them to predict your health status 90 days from now. Every heartbeat variation, sleep cycle transition, and stress response gets recorded and analyzed by sophisticated algorithms that identify patterns invisible to human perception. These massive datasets contain predictive signals embedded in seemingly random fluctuations, revealing future health trajectories through mathematical models that process years of population health data, alongside your personal biometric history. Proactive health alerts warn you about problems before your body sends any conscious signals, fundamentally changing how you experience health management. Instead of reacting to symptoms after they appear, AI systems analyze your current data patterns and identify trajectories that lead to specific health problems. Your smartwatch recognizes when your recovery metrics begin declining in ways that historically predict immune system crashes, sending alerts weeks before you would feel run down or sick. Most people only pay attention to their health when something hurts, but AI can see trouble coming from miles away through subtle data patterns that accumulate over time. You ignore minor sleep disturbances, slight increases in resting heart rate, or small changes in stress response patterns because they feel insignificant in isolation. AI systems recognize these micro changes as components of larger patterns that predict serious health problems. The algorithms identify combinations of seemingly unrelated data points that, when analyzed together, reveal clear trajectories toward illness or injury. AI monitors micro changes in sleep architecture to predict mental health episodes, immune system crashes, and hormonal imbalances months before clinical symptoms develop. Smart sleep trackers analyze sleep stages, duration, and disturbances with precision that reveals subtle alterations in REM cycle timing, deep sleep efficiency, and wake episode frequency. These changes correlate with developing depression, anxiety disorders, and seasonal affective patterns. Your sleep data shows gradual shifts in sleep stage transitions that indicate hormonal imbalances affecting cortisol production, melatonin regulation, and growth hormone release. AI recognizes these patterns as early indicators of metabolic and psychological health problems. Specific proactive alerts demonstrate this predictive capability in practical applications. AI warns about potential injury risk based on gait analysis from your smartphone's accelerometer and gyroscope data, detecting subtle changes in walking patterns that indicate muscle imbalances or joint problems developing. The algorithms analyze seasonal depression risk by correlating light exposure data from your devices with historical mood and activity patterns, predicting when reduced daylight hours will trigger depressive episodes. These alerts arrive weeks before you notice changes in your energy levels or emotional state. Integrated home ecosystems use air quality, temperature, and humidity data alongside biometrics to predict respiratory issues before symptoms appear. Smart air quality monitors track particulate matter, volatile organic compounds, and allergen levels throughout your home, while your wearables monitor heart rate variability, oxygen saturation, and sleep quality metrics. AI correlates environmental data with your physiological responses, identifying patterns that predict asthma flare-ups, allergic reactions, or respiratory infections. AI combines data from smart scales, blood pressure monitors, and continuous glucose monitors to create predictive health models that forecast metabolic and cardiovascular problems. Smart scales track weight fluctuations, body composition changes, and hydration levels, while blood pressure monitors record systolic and diastolic patterns throughout the day. Continuous glucose monitors provide real-time blood sugar data that reveals insulin sensitivity patterns and metabolic stress indicators. AI algorithms analyze these multiple data streams simultaneously, identifying combinations that predict diabetes development, cardiovascular disease progression, and metabolic syndrome onset. AI suggests specific interventions when data patterns indicate developing problems. The system recommends meditation sessions when stress response patterns indicate burnout risk, providing guided breathing exercises and mindfulness practices targeted to your specific stress triggers. Workout plans adjust automatically when recovery metrics decline, shifting from high-intensity training to restorative activities that support your body's current recovery capacity. Nutrition recommendations change based on glucose response patterns, sleep quality metrics, and stress levels, creating personalized dietary adjustments that optimize your metabolic health. Sleep trackers analyze sleep stages with greater precision, identifying disturbances that provide detailed insights for addressing sleep issues before they impact overall health. These devices monitor the crucial relationship between sleep quality and various health problems, integrating this data with other health metrics to provide comprehensive wellness assessments. Proactive health alerts give you weeks or months to address problems through lifestyle changes, instead of waiting for medical intervention, transforming health management from reactive crisis response to predictive optimization. AI health systems can track 47 different biomarkers continuously for years, while doctors typically see you for 15 minutes once a year with limited data. Your physician reviews blood work from 6 months ago, checks your blood pressure during a single appointment, and asks how you've been feeling lately. Meanwhile, your smartwatch has recorded 8,760 hours of heart rate data. Your sleep tracker has analyzed 365 nights of sleep architecture, and your continuous glucose monitor has captured 105,120 blood sugar readings. Doctors can only work with snapshots of your health, missing the slow-developing patterns that AI monitors 24/7 through continuous data collection from multiple sources. Your physician measures your blood pressure during one appointment and records a normal reading, but AI systems track blood pressure variations throughout entire days, weeks, and months. The snapshot approach misses crucial information about how your blood pressure responds to stress, sleep deprivation, dietary changes, and environmental factors. AI monitoring reveals that your blood pressure spikes consistently during specific activities or times of day, patterns that would never surface during a brief office visit. AI tracks subtle changes in resting heart rate over months to identify cardiovascular decline before it shows up in annual physicals or standard diagnostic tests. Your resting heart rate might increase from 58 to 64 beats per minute over 8 months, a change so gradual that you don't notice it consciously. During your annual checkup, A resting heart rate of 64 appears completely normal to your doctor, who lacks the historical context to recognize this represents a 10% increase from your personal baseline. AI systems flag this trend as a potential indicator of developing cardiovascular stress, autonomic nervous system dysfunction, or early heart disease months before clinical symptoms appear. Continuous sleep monitoring reveals gradual sleep architecture deterioration that predicts cognitive decline and immune system weakness through detailed analysis of sleep stage transitions and efficiency patterns. The 8 Sleep Pod. ProCover and Google Nest Hub track sleep stages, duration, and disturbances with precision that identifies subtle shifts in REM cycle timing, deep sleep percentage, and wake episode frequency. Your deep sleep might decline from 22% to 18% of total sleep time over 6 months, while REM sleep becomes more fragmented and less restorative. These changes correlate with immune system compromise and early cognitive decline, but they're invisible to doctors who only ask whether you're sleeping well during appointments. AI correlates environmental factors with health trends by tracking how air quality, seasonal changes, and stress patterns affect long-term wellness in ways that medical professionals cannot observe. The UHU Air Quality Monitor tracks volatile organic compounds, particulate matter, temperature, humidity, and carbon dioxide levels throughout your home environment. AI algorithms correlate this environmental data with your biometric responses, identifying patterns where specific pollutant levels coincide with increased stress markers, sleep disturbances, or respiratory function changes. AI detecting gradual insulin resistance through continuous glucose monitoring patterns demonstrates how technology identifies metabolic changes that standard blood tests miss entirely. Your fasting glucose levels might remain within normal ranges during annual blood work, but continuous monitoring reveals that your post-meal glucose spikes are becoming higher and lasting longer over months. These subtle changes in glucose response patterns indicate developing insulin resistance years before your hemoglobin A1C levels become clinically elevated. AI identifies personal trigger patterns by analyzing vast datasets to reveal specific foods, activities, or environmental factors that consistently impact your individual health metrics. The algorithms recognize that your heart rate variability drops consistently after consuming dairy products, or that your sleep quality deteriorates following high-intensity evening workouts. These personalized patterns emerge only through continuous monitoring and sophisticated data analysis, creating insights that are impossible to identify through periodic medical consultations. Long-term AI health monitoring creates a comprehensive health story that helps doctors make better decisions and catch problems earlier by providing context and trends that transform how healthcare professionals understand your condition. These AI insights are revolutionizing preventive healthcare by shifting focus from reactive treatment to predictive intervention. By 2025, the average smart home will have 23 health monitoring devices working together as a unified AI health ecosystem. These devices communicate continuously, sharing data and insights to build a complete picture of your health that no single gadget could provide alone. Your smartwatch talks to your sleep tracker, which coordinates with your air quality monitor, which shares information with your smart scale, creating a web of health intelligence that operates seamlessly in the background of your daily life. Smart mirrors equipped with computer vision analyze your posture and movement patterns while you perform routine activities like brushing your teeth or getting dressed. These mirrors detect subtle changes in how you stand, walk, or move your shoulders, feeding this biomechanical data to AI systems that optimize your exercise routines and identify potential injury risks before they develop into problems. Current reality presents a stark contrast where most people own disconnected health gadgets that function in isolation without sharing insights or coordinating their monitoring efforts. You might own a fitness tracker, a smart scale, a sleep monitor, and a meditation app, but these devices operate as separate entities that never communicate with each other. Your fitness tracker records your workout intensity without knowing that your sleep tracker detected poor recovery metrics the night before. Smart bathroom scales integrate with air quality monitors and sleep trackers to create a complete picture of daily health fluctuations that reveals how environmental factors impact your physiological responses. Your scale measures weight, body composition, and hydration levels each morning, while air quality sensors track volatile organic compounds, particulate matter, temperature, and humidity throughout your home. Sleep trackers monitor how environmental conditions affect your sleep architecture, identifying correlations between air quality and sleep efficiency that influence your morning weight and hydration measurements. AI nutrition guidance uses data from continuous glucose monitors, smart kitchen scales, and meal tracking applications to personalize dietary recommendations based on your individual metabolic responses. Smart kitchen scales measure exact portions of different foods, while continuous glucose monitors track how your blood sugar responds to specific meals and ingredients. AI algorithms analyze these combined datasets to identify which foods cause glucose spikes, which meals provide sustained energy, and which dietary patterns optimize your metabolic health based on your unique physiological responses. The Oohoo Air Quality Monitor tracks volatile organic compounds, particulate matter, temperature, humidity, and carbon dioxide levels throughout your home environment. AI systems correlate this environmental data with biometric information from your wearables, identifying patterns where specific pollutant levels coincide with increased stress markers, sleep disturbances, or changes in heart rate variability that indicate immune system stress. Integrated interventions demonstrate how AI adjusts smart home lighting and temperature to optimize sleep based on your stress levels and recovery needs detected through multiple monitoring systems. Lighting systems gradually dim and shift to warmer color temperatures that promote melatonin production, while smart thermostats lower the temperature to create optimal sleep conditions based on your personal sleep data patterns. Smart water bottles contribute to this integrated ecosystem by tracking hydration levels and setting personalized goals based on your activity levels, environmental conditions, and physiological needs. Mental health applications integrate with this comprehensive system, offering guided meditation, mindfulness exercises, and stress management techniques that respond to data from your other monitoring devices. Advanced fitness trackers serve as central data hubs that coordinate information from multiple sources to provide comprehensive health monitoring beyond basic step counting and calorie tracking. These devices monitor heart rate variability, blood oxygen levels, and sleep quality, while incorporating stress management features and personalized workout plans that adapt based on data from your entire health ecosystem. Integrated AI health ecosystems will make personalized, preventive healthcare as automatic as your smart thermostat adjusting room temperature, creating responsive environments that support optimal health without requiring conscious intervention from users. This technological integration represents a fundamental shift in how you can take control of your health future through proactive monitoring and intervention. The 1% who embrace AI health warnings aren't just avoiding problems, they're actively optimizing their health in ways that were impossible just 5 years ago. These individuals have transformed their relationship with technology, treating health notifications as valuable intelligence rather than annoying interruptions. They investigate patterns, adjust behaviors based on data insights, and use predictive alerts to make proactive lifestyle changes that prevent health crises before they develop. Start by enabling all health notifications on your current devices and commit to investigating rather than dismissing the next health alert you receive. Your future self will thank you for listening to the AI health assistant that's already trying to save your life.